This is the L2C Media Network. Live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Studios, Jackson. This is Steve Sporty Balls, presented by the L2C Media Network. I'm Harry Von Stuttgart, your announcer, and here he is, the man himself, Steve the Baxman Baxley. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast, and hope everybody is doing very well. We're why is it I can't have a good chair? Anyway, thank you. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the broadcast. It is Friday, and we're sports balling tonight. We've got yeah. Hi there. We got a lot of good sports for you tonight, and we're going to get things started. Of course, we have also, excuse me for a moment, we've also got a better way to do our weather forecast. That's right, you heard me. We're going to try this sucker again. It's not easy, but believe me, it is well worth the price of admission. And of course, the admission here is about, maybe $1.95. Anyway, just give us a few close moments. And we're going to get our show straightened out tonight. Oops, hello, wait a minute. Okay, pause, hello, what? Damn. Okay, we're doing like dead air here, and I do apologize. If you want we'll do that for you later on. We'll be doing sort of a replay look at everything that has gone on. All right. There we go. This is going to be fun tonight. Okay. Some days you just got to do what you can with what you got. There we go. It's the best I can do. Anyway, we're finally getting this show straightened out. Good luck to us all. Okay. We are ready to rock and roll and get things going. Of course, our scoreboard is, as always, presented by Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. Remember, we are all Caesars, yet even Caesars know their limits. And if you kind of feel like you're about to go under, there's some great people to help, and that's the folks at the National Problem Gambling Helpline, 1-800-522-4700. They can help you out a lot, so give them a call, 1-800-522-4700. Now, let's get on with this sports, because we got everything. We got headlines, you name it, we got it. Let's take you to the ball field. And we have 4 games still going on as we speak. So, and I want to turn this just a little bit. There we go. Thank you. Okay, now let's kill the commercial. so I can see the scoreboard. I'm pressing the button, but nothing is going on. Come on. Give me a break, will you? Thank you. Okay, let's remove. Thank you. Okay, we are in the top of the 8th inning, and this game technically is over when you hear the scoreboard or when you hear a score. Right now, the Kansas City Royals are, well, bashing the head of the Colorado Rockies 14-9. That's going to be the final score. You can count on that. We are now in the bottom of the 7th. The Arizona Diamondbacks lead the Chicago Cubs 4-3. Middle of the 8th, which means we'll be going to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Los Angeles Angels leading the Oakland Athletics 2-0. And at the end of the 4th inning, it's the Dodgers 6, the Phillies 5. Now let's get you some final scores here. Cincinnati Reds beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-2, 8-10-0 for the Reds, 2-7-0 for the Pirates. Maul gets the win for the Reds. He's 2-4. Keller gets the loss. He's still looking for his first win in 5 starts. He's 0-5 as we speak. Okay. Let's roll it up here. Okay, Milwaukee Brewers have returned to their winning ways. They beat the Florida Marlins 2-1, 2-6-0 for the Brews, 1-5-1 for the Marlins. Williams got a second win in 2 starts. He's 2-0 for the Brews. Scott lost his first for the Marlins. He's 0-1, and Hader gets his 13th save for the Brewers. All right. Houston Astros over the Washington Nationals 6-1, 6-7-0 for the Stros, 1-8-0 for the Nats. Valdez gets the win for the Astros. He's 2-2. Gray gets the loss for the Nats. He's 4-3. Detroit Tigers finally got off the slide, and they're back in the winning ways, we hope. They beat the Baltimore Orioles today 4-2, 4-6-1 for the Tigers, 2-8-0 for the Orioles. Rodriguez gets the win. He's 1-2 for the Tigers. Lyles gets lost for the Warriors. He's 2-3. And West gets his first save. Yay. Seattle Mariners beat the New York Mets 2-1. 2-4-0 for the Mariners, 1-5-0 for the Mets. Sewald gets the win for the Mariners. He's 2-1. Smith gets nada for the Mets. He's 0-1. And Steckenrider gets his second save. Tampa Rays beat the Blue Jays 5-2, 5-7-1 for the Rays, 2-6-1 for the Jays. Kitteridge gets the win. He's 3-0 for the Rays. Gausman sadly gets lost for the Jays. He's 3-2. And Adam, excuse me for a moment, folks. Excuse me. Hello? Yep. Okay, bye. Okay, where were we? Oh, yes. Adam, that's his last name, got his first save for the Rays. San Diego Padres beat the Los Angeles. San Diego Padres beat the Atlanta Braves by a score of 11-6. 11-16-0 for the Padres, 6-12-1 for the Braves. Garcia with the first win in 3 starts for the Padres. He's 1-2. Smith gets his first loss for the Braves. He's 0-1. And Rogers, his 13th save. Boston Red Sox beat the Texas Rangers 7-1, 7-10-1 for the Sox, 1-4-0 for the Rangers. Pivetta gets the win. He's 1-4 for the Sox. Dunning gets the loss. He's 1-2. Minnesota Twins beat the Cleveland Guardians 12-8, 12-13-2 for the Twins, 8-9-0 for the Guardians. Jax gets the win. He's 3-0 for the Twins. Civale for the Guardians is 1-3. Yankees beat the White Sox 10-4, 10-14-2 for the Yankees. 4-9-0 for the White Sox. Cole gets the win, his third in a row in 3 starts. And Velasquez gets lost for the Yankees. He's 2 and no, excuse me. Cole gets the win for the Yankees. He's 3-0. Velasquez gets lost for the White Sox. He's 2-3. And the Giants beat the Cardinals 8-2, 8-8-0 for the Giants, 2-6-0 for the Cards. Webb gets the win for the Giants. He's 5-1. Hicks gets lost for the Cardinals. He's 1-3. And that is a good look at the major leagues. How about the minor leagues? Hey, Dandelion. Hi there. How you doing? Hello to you too, Schnookums. Yep, we're back, looking as rough as always. Let's do a little switch here, guys. If we can. Let's hello. No, we don't want that. There we go. Give you the NHL. And let's get kicking with 3 game 6s. And let's go to the one that continues as we speak. And right now, the Dallas Stars lead the Calgary Flames with 13:50 remaining in the game. The other stream did not start. So confused. I know, little tech issue, but you're on the right stream right here in this lovely little box. Dallas Stars are leading the Calgary Flames 3-2. Calgary leads series 3-2. This game 6, Stars need it, and the Flames want to end it tonight. So we'll keep you updated on that game. Right now, some final scores. And the New York Rangers survived to fight another night as they beat the Pittsburgh Penguins by a score of 5-3. The 3 stars, Crater for the Rangers, 2 goals. Zabinajad for the Rangers, 2 goals, 2 assists, and Malkin for Pittsburgh, 1 goal. The series is now tied at 3 apiece. And final in overtime, the Florida Panthers advance to round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second here. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna try to zap that one off, which is rather unusual. Okay. Hang on for a quantified second here, folks. We're going to pause the button here. So give me a little bit of what's going on here. Okay, let's see if we can do this correctly. Unchakaraka. Okay, that one is doomed. And this one is doomed. Little massage there and delete-vu. Okay, now let's get back out of that one. All right. We got it all fixed. This is the one and only Sporty Balls. Thanks, Dandelion. Yeah, let's see. Matt says, "Hey there, Steve. Also, wait. There was a stream that was waiting to start. Could it be the one that was supposed to happen last Monday?" I do believe yes. Once more, well, you get to see these things, folks. YouTube craziness. You got that right. YouTube craziness and the insanity. I think I erased that one too. Let me check. Let me do a little checky here. Little checky. Okay, the stream has not ended. It is still going. We are still live. Oh my gosh. Okay, I get you now. May 7th. Hoo-wee. Okay, let me gulag on this one. All right. And let's do a zap on this. Hit the disclaim. And hit that. Hit the disclaim and bop shitty bop. All right. We're good now. Yes, we're good now. Okay, we are good. We are good. I got rid of the two other little YouTube insanities. So now we're good. Okay, let's tell you that the Panthers advance. They win the series with the Capitals 4-2. Final score in overtime, Panthers 4, Capitals 3. Verhage for Florida, 1 goal, 1 assist. Barkov for Florida, 1 goal. And Oshie for Washington, also 1 goal. Sporty balls for the win. Yes, hooray. So there we go. That is your NHL playoff. Let's just for sake of argumentation, well, you know what we do. So even though it is in the playoffs, we got to do that, and then we're back in business again. Oh boy. Okay. Boom, boom, shakaraka, boom. Okay. We're getting better, aren't we? Yes. Don't worry, folks. We'll get you your weather forecast and everything else coming up in just a few moments. Right now, you know what we got to do when we do hockey. That's right. We got to give you, the games that are coming up on Saturday. So leave us to it. Here we go. And, of course, with Stanley Cup playoffs going on, Boston travels to Carolina to take on the Carolina Hurricane, 4:30 Saturday afternoon. The game will be seen in the States on ESPN and Bally Sports South and the New England Sports Network. In Canada, you'll be able to see the game on Sportsnet 360, formerly The Score, Sportsnet East, Sportsnet West, Sportsnet Pacific, yes. And for our French-Canadian viewers, TVA Sports. Tampa Bay visits Toronto for the penultimate game. 7 o'clock broadcast time. That game to be seen in the States on, for Florida folks, Bally Sports Sun, and nationally on TNT. Canadian viewers, you'll get to watch CBC, Sportsnet, and French-Canadian viewers, TVA Sports. And the nightcap, the Los Angeles Kings take on the Edmonton Oilers, 10 p.m. Nationally, here in the States, it'll be seen on Bally Sports SoCal and across the fruited plain on ESPN. For our Canadian viewers, you can catch it on CBC, Sportsnet, and French-Canadian viewers, TVA Sports. And we might as well do the Sunday one. Sunday, you got Pittsburgh at the New York Rangers, 7 p.m. That game nationally to be shown on TBS. And it'll also be carried on MSG and ATT Sportsnet Pittsburgh. By the way, no Canadian coverage of that game. And this one, oh boy, this one, I have no idea. Dallas will be visiting Calgary, 9:30 p.m. Right now, we only have the national and American coverage. We don't have Canadian coverage as of yet, not announced, but I do believe it'll be carried on Sportsnet and probably on one of Rogers' stations or networks. Here in the States, it'll be shown on ESPN2 and Bally Sports Southwest. And that is your playoff schedule for the weekend. Congratulations. We are making it. Yes. Yes, we can. Okay, let us go from one extreme to the other. Now we get to go from hockey to the minor leagues, and we get to do this very fast. So here we go, folks. Let's start off with AAA, and we don't mean the Auto Club. AAA action, bottom of the 8th inning right now. Sacramento leads El Paso 14-12. Top of the 7th, Reno and Tacoma are tied at 6. Hockey is life. You got that right. Hockey is life. There we go. Little Hockey Night in Canada for you. Bottom of the 8th. No, excuse me. The end of the 8th now. Vegas, baby, leads Salt Lake 5-1. Final scores, we got them for you. Syracuse beat Scranton Wilkes-Barre 3-0. 3-5-0 for the Qs. 0-3-1 for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Durham beat Gwinnett 6-3. 6-8-0 for Durham. 3-9-0 for Gwinnett. Rochester beat Worcester 6-4. 6-8-0 for Rochester. 4-8-2 for Worcester. In 10 innings, Indianapolis clobbered Charlotte 7-5, 7-6-3 for Indianapolis, 5-5-2 for Charlotte. Columbus beat St. Paul 11-7, 11-13-0 for Columbus, 7-9-1 for St. Paul. Memphis over Norfolk 4-2, 4-4-0 for Memphis, 2-8-1 for Norfolk. Toledo beat Louisville 4-1, 4-10-0 for Toledo, 1-6-0 for Louisville. Final in 10 innings, Buffalo over Lehigh Valley 3-2, 3-8-0 for the Low, 2-3-0 for Lehigh Valley. Jacksonville over Nashville 7-3, 7-11-1 for Jacksonville, 3-9-0 for the other Ville. Yeah, it was Battle of the Villes. Oklahoma City beat Round Rock 6-5, 6-9-0 for Oklahoma City, 5-9-0 for Round Rock. 10 innings, final score, Iowa over Omaha 6-5, 6-12-0 for Iowa, 5-9-0 for Omaha. Albuquerque over Sugar Land 8-2, 8-10-3 for Albuquerque, 2-4-0 for Sugar Land. Now, let's take it up a notch, get you updated on the scores from Double Alpha. That's right. Final in 10 innings. Altoona over Somerset 2-1, 2-6-0 for Altoona, 1-5-0 for Somerset. New Hampshire over Binghamton 7-3, 7-10-0 for New Hampshire, 3-6-1 for Binghamton. In 11 innings, Reading over Bowie 11-10, 11-15-0 for Reading, 10-6-1 for Bowie. Final 10 innings, Richmond over Harrisburg, 6-5, 6-6-1 for Richmond, 5-14-0 for Harrisburg. Hartford over Portland, final score, 10-4. 10-7-0 for Hartford, 4-9-2 for Portland. Akron over Erie, 5-3, 5-7-0 for Akron, 3-9-4 for Erie. Tennessee over Montgomery, 5-4. 5-13-3 for Tennessee, 4-9-1 for Montgomery. Mississippi over Chattanooga, final score 9-2, 9-13-0 for Mississippi, 2-6-0 for Chattanooga. Springfield, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Over Amarillo, 12-8, 12-11-2 for Springfield, 8-11-1 for Amarillo. Pensacola over Rocket City, 4-2, 4-5-1 for Pensacola, 2-5-0 Rocket City. Biloxi over Birmingham, 9-4, 9-8-1 for Biloxi, 4-8-1 for Birmingham. Midland over Corpus Christi, 9-5. What a way to make a living. 9-14-0 for Midland. Corpus Christi, 5-7-3. Frisco Kid was a friend of mine. Wah, 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 wah. Frisco over Tulsa, 8-6, 8-9-1 for Frisco, 6-12-1 for Tulsa. San Antonio over Arkansas, 9-1, 9-11-0 for San Antonio, 1-2-0 for Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas over Wichita, 7-0, 7-8-0 for Northwest Arkansas, 0-5-0 for Wichita. All right, let's get down, get funky like a monkey with Hi. Hey. And this is how we do it, folks. West Michigan over Beloit, 3-0, 3-3-0 for West Michigan, 0-5-2 for Beloit. Lake County over Great Lakes, 4-3, 4-5-1 for Lake County, 3-6-3 for Great Lakes. Asheville over Greenville, 14-7, 14-16-2 for Asheville, 7-8-0 for Greenville. Rome over Winston-Salem, Invictus Condis, 5-4. Rome, 5-12-0. Winston-Salem, 4-10-1. Hickory over Greensboro, 3-0, 3-6-0 for Hickory, 0-2-0 for Greensboro. South Bend over Fort Wayne, 11-2, 11-21-1 for South Bend, 2-5-1 for Fort Wayne. Dayton over Lansing, 6-2, 6-8-0 for Dayton, 2-6-1 for Lansing. Aberdeen over Hudson Valley, 8-3, 8-8-1 for Aberdeen, 3-4-0 for Hudson Valley. Quad Cities over Wisconsin, 8-7, 8-10-0 for the Quad, 7-13-0 for Wisconsin. Peoria over Cedar Rapids, 5-4, 5-6-0 for Peoria, 4-8-4 for Cedar Rapids. In 10 innings, Bowling Green over Jersey Shore, 2-1, 2-3-0 for Bowling Green, 1-7-1 for Jersey Shore. Tri-City over Everett. Let's try it again. Tri-City over Everett by a score of 8-0, 8-9-1 for Tri-City, 0-5-1 for Everett. Hillsborough over Spokane, 4-1, 4-5-1 for Hillsborough, 1-3-2 for Spokane. Wilmington and Brooklyn, Vancouver and Eugene were, well, for Wilmington and Brooklyn, they were postponed due to fog. Vancouver and Eugene were canceled due to rain, which leaves us, ladies and gentlemen, with one more, and that is single A. You know what single A is. That's where a single person goes, hey. All right. Top of the ninth inning, Fresno over Visalia, 5-4, 5-9-0 for Fresno, 4-8-1 for Visalia. Bottom of the eighth, it is San Jose over Lake Elsinore, 9-5. What a way to make a living. Mid-eighth inning, Rancho Cucamonga and Stockton are tied at 10. Bottom of the eighth inning, Inland Empire over Modesto, 6-2. Final score in game one of a two-twinner. That's right. Fort Myers 3, Palm Beach 0, 3-8-0 for Fort Myers, 0-5-1 for Palm Beach. In the nightcap, Fort Myers beat Palm Beach, so they swept it 3-2, 3-5-1 for Fort Myers, 2-3-0 for Palm Beach. St. Lucie defeated Lakeland 7-4, 7-7-0 for St. Lucie, 4-11-0 for Lakeland. Tampa over Dunedin, 3-2, 3-6-0 for Tampa, 2-10-0 for Dunedin. Clearwater beat Daytona in 10 innings, 9-8, 9-12-2 for Clearwater, 8-11-0 for Daytona. Lynchburg over Down East in 10 innings, 6-4, 6-6-0 for Lynchburg, 4-6-3 for Down East. Charleston over Myrtle Beach, 4-1, 4-8-1 for Charleston, 1-6-2 for Myrtle Beach. Kannapolis over Fredericksburg, 5-2, 5-7-2 for Kannapolis, 2-7-3 for Fredericksburg. 10 innings, Carolina beat Fayetteville, 5-4, 5-6-1 Carolina, 4-6-0 Fayetteville. Salem over Delmarva, 9-2, 9-10-1 for Salem, 2-4-3 for Delmarva. Augusta over Columbia, 6-3, 691 for Augusta, 373 for Columbia. Bradenton and Jupiter were postponed. They'll make it up tomorrow. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your baseball segment and your hockey segment. So what say you, folks? It's time for us to bring you some weather. And to do that, we tell you that once again, the weather forecast, it's time now. I'll say it properly. It's time now for the weather forecast, courtesy of our friends over at the fun ship that is. Where's the cue board? Okay, hold up. I gotta put a pause. Thank you. Okay. Get our cue board up here. That's right, folks. It's time right now to get it right. We've tried twice and it sort of screwed up on us, but now I think we got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Storm Tracker 6 weather forecast from the official, unofficial station of Steve Sporty Balls, WLNS 6 News. That's right. WLN 6 News, WLNS. For over 70 years, they've been here for you. And you can watch them online and on all those lovely social platforms they got. They got the best in sports coverage. They've got the best in weather coverage. And they got the best in news coverage because they cover mid-Michigan like a glove covers a hand. Well, that's why the state is shaped like a mitten, because 6 News WLNS, they cover the state like a mitten. That's right. And when it comes to weather, you can trust David Young and the Storm Tracker 6 weather team to make weather understandable so you can be prepared and not scared. That's what they do. They do it best. And that's why we select our friends over at 6 News WLNS to be our official, unofficial weather station. So when you want the weather for mid-Michigan and the country, don't need to go to Atlanta. You just turn right here to 6 News WLNS because they're here for you. Okay, you can go now. You don't want to go? Well, you're going to have to, because someday we're going to have a better graphics. So, Amscray. Excuse me. There we go. All right. See, we're low budget, folks, for now. All right. It is time to get funky like a monkey. Yes, friends. It is time to do this properly and to do it with a little class and a little style. That's right. Little class, little style, and a lot of smiles. So, it is a beautiful night, turning into a beautiful Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, not a cloud in the sky in St. John's right now. Temperature is 76. The high was 89. Winds, 23 miles per hour. No rain. Checking out Skyview Network. Let's go to the beautiful city of Lansing. Temperature right now, 74. In Grand Ledge, temperature right now 75. Winds are coming out of 12 miles. No rain. Here in Jackson, the temperature right now is 69 degrees under clear skies, no precipitation, about 16 mile per hour winds. In Hillsdale, it is 71 with a max wind of 17 and no rain at all. Right now, in Hastings, it's 73. Charlotte, 72. And we're clear as a bell, but we are watching a system of rotten weather coming about in Wisconsin, Chicago, and San Luis. It is supposed to come here, marginal severe weather outlook. We are supposed to have some rain tomorrow, and we'll keep you updated on all the wet stuff that's coming. But Personally, I don't think it's going to be harmful or harmless. Sunday severe weather. Well, it's all going to be down in Ohio where the severe weather should be. Just kidding. But precision cast from Friday down and up shows very little rain happening in the mid-Michigan area. In fact, most of it will be coming Saturday at 5 o'clock. Some of it could be severe in aspect, but the most severe weather is going to be in the upper portion of lower Michigan and Alpena. Now, Sunday, going to look for some fair skies as a cold front comes through and a few globs of rain enter the West Michigan area and the lake shore. But beyond that, Sunday looks a bit promising, 6 p.m. Tonight's forecast, partly cloudy, winds southeast 5 to 10, 63 degrees. And Saturday, let's pause that puppy so I can read it. Yeah, thank you. Saturday, we start off partly cloudy at 7 o'clock, light winds 63 degrees. Noon, partly cloudy, winds are out of the southwest 5 to 10, 79 degrees. 5 p.m., we hit our scattered showers, scattered thunderstorms. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, 77 will be the high. And at 9 p.m., it's all calm and cloudy. Winds will be light, but the temperature will be in the 70s. In fact, it will be 70. Now, the average high for Saturday is 68 degrees. Ain't that fun? All right. There we go on the 6-day forecast. Saturday, we got afternoon storms, as we said, 70% chance of precipitation, 82 for a high, 63 for a low. Sunday, isolated boom booms, 30% possibility there, 76 for a high, 58 for a low. That's when that cold front starts to come through, and you see the difference in the temperatures. Monday, a few showers, 30% chance of that, 69. Excuse me. You want to do that again? Thank you. 69 for a high, 53 for a low. Tuesday, no chance of precipitation because it's going to be partly cloudy. 65 for a high, 46 for a low. Wednesday, 20% chance of an isolated shower, but partly cloudy or partly sunny. Take your pick. High for Wednesday will be 65. The low will be right smack dab 45. And on Thursday, it'll be mostly cloudy, 10% chance of a little wet stuff, 72 for a high, 49 for a low. And guess what? We also get to do the 6+6 weather forecast. We take it to the ranch, folks, and you can take this to the bank. Friday, partly cloudy, 79 for a high, 56 for a low. Next Saturday will be 79 and 59. Sunday, 70 and partly cloudy. Sunday will be partly cloudy. Some rain and thunderstorms may be in the area, 78 and 59 for a high and low, respectful. Monday, a little light drizzle or two, 75 for a high, 55 for a low. Next Tuesday, it'll be partly cloudy, 79 for a high, 56 for a low. And on Wednesday, partly cloudy. The 80s come back, baby. 80s come back. It'll be 80 for a high, 60 for a low. And a reminder for the latest weather forecast across the country, the nation, and mid-Michigan. You can only count on one thing, and that is 6 News WLNS and the Storm Tracker 6 weather forecast. David Young, Jim Geyer, and friends will bring you all the latest news or all the latest weather information 7 days a week. You can only count on the station that keeps you calm while everyone else goes into a panic. That's 6 News, WLNS, and the Storm Tracker 6 weather team. And we thank them always for being here for us. All right, we did that. We did that with such aplomb. Such a good thing. That's right. We did that pretty darn good. That was a first, and I'm glad we did it like that. Okay, let's get on with it because we got a lot to do in very short time. So let's give you the big information. Let's go to our headline stories. After Brian Edwards spent 2 years in Las Vegas, the Raiders have traded the receiver to the Atlanta Falcons, the team announced. Raiders traded Edwards along with a 2023 seventh-round pick to the Falcons in exchange for a fifth-round pick in next year's draft, according to our friends over at ESPN. A third-round pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, Edwards caught 45 passes for 764 yards and 4 touchdowns during his 2 seasons in Vegas. In 16 games last season, Edwards caught 34 of 59 targets for 571 yards and 3 touchdowns. While averaging 16.8, we'll call it 17 yards per catch, he caught 3 passes for 41 yards in the Raiders' wildcard playoff loss to the Bengals. The 6'3", 212-pound Edwards went over the 80-yard receiving barrier 3 times last season. He played an integral role in the Raiders' playoff-clinching win over the Chargers in Week 18 as he caught 4 or 5 targets for 63 yards. So, congratulations. In Major League Baseball, Robinson Cano and the Padres agree on a big old contract days after Cano's release by the New York Mets. The 39-year-old was released by the Mets over the weekend. They had previously designated him for assignment after he hit just 195, 68 with 1 extra base hit, a home run, and 9 more strikeouts than walks in 43 plate appearances. His average exit velocity, 85.4 miles per hour, was 5 miles per hour lower than his average during his last season, the pandemic-shortened 2020 campaign. Cano, of course, was not eligible to play during the 2021 season after testing positive for PED, performance-enhancing drugs, for the second time in his career. He had remained a productive hitter in 2020, batting .316, .352, and .544, but at his age, there's no way of knowing how the layoff impacted his ability to produce at the big league level. Now, Voit, that's right, Voit, Luke Voit has since returned to San Diego's lineup, but Cano's addition could theoretically result in a DH platoon or in second baseman Jake Cronenworth shifting to the outfield. The Padres have received putrid production from both center fielder Trent Grisham and right fielder Will Myers, and it's possible Preller and company view Cano playing at second base as a more preferable arrangement. Whatever the case, Cano will make the prorated league minimum for the rest of the season, with the Mets still on the hook for the $20 million plus left on his contract. In addition to the Mets, Cano also played with the Mariners and the Yankees. He's made 8 All-Star games, won 5 Silver Slugger and 2 Golden Glove awards, and has a career batting line of .302, .352, and .490, with 2,632 hits and 335 home runs. Okay, let's keep going on the headlines, and then we got the international stuff, and then we christen our adios. I wish we can christen it. There we go. Hey, you're following the ball here. Okay, let's get to it. In the National Football League, the New Orleans Saints kicked off the month by signing free agent safety Tyrann Mathieu. The Saints are now signing 5-time Pro Bowl receiver Jarvis Landry to a 1-year deal that is worth up to $6 million, according to NFL media. Landry broke the news on social media this afternoon. He visited the Saints prior to the 2022 NFL Draft. New Orleans spent first-round picks on former Ohio State receiver Chris Olave. The Saints have further bolstered their receiving corps with the acquisition of Landry, a Pro Bowl performer during his time with the Dolphins and the Browns. The 29-year-old was a Pro Bowler in 3 of his 4 seasons with Miami, while helping The Dolphins capture a playoff berth in 2016. The former LSU Tiger was instrumental in the Browns' turnaround upon coming to Cleveland in 2018. A two-time Pro Bowler with the Browns, Landry's impact on the field and in the locker room helped Cleveland end the franchise's 18-year playoff drought. 3 years after the franchise endured an 0-16 regular season, the sure-handed receiver caught touchdowns in both of the Browns' games during the 2020 pandemic season. Landry will catch passes from Jameis Winston, who led the Saints to a 5-2 record last season before an injury prematurely ended it. Despite the loss of Winston, the Saints finished the 2020 season with a 9-8 record, while falling just short of the postseason. The Saints are surely hoping that their offseason acquisition will result in a return trip to the playoffs this coming season. All right. Well, that's about that for the headlines. Let's get you get you going. By the way, I don't know if Nick Rekieta, the humble Minnesota lawyer, is streaming tonight due to the bad weather in his neck of the woods. So we will invite you to, of course, watch Nick's stream, Lost Blinding the Interwebs, each day, Monday through Friday, midnight Eastern. All right. Oh boy, yowza! Let's crush this puppy. Scottish Premiership playoff semifinal: Arbroath and Inverness Caledonia tied, and on penalties, Inverness Caledonia Thistle won 5-3 in penalties. In the championship soccer match, Luton Town and Huddersfield Town didn't play around too much. They ended in a 1-1 tie. Scottish League One playoff final, Annan Athletic beat Edinburgh City 2-1 in total. Edinburgh City 3, Annan Athletic 2. In Irish Premiership soccer was Larne over Glentoran 4-2. In Finnish soccer, it was Oulu over Hanka 2-1. SJK over Vaasa 1-0. And that is a quick look at the international. Let's give you a little media look, and then we'll wrap things up with the fun, the excitement. Ha-ha. The USA Network will air 2 NASCAR-themed series, including a Drive to Survive Top docu-series, and yes, a reality show featuring Austin Dillon. This one's interesting. In radio, Philly Sports Radio shows launch investigation after host Ike Reese lets one rip on the air. Now, there's no gas shortage when it comes to sports radio stations around the country, but usually any flatulence that occurs does so with the mic off. Not the case for Philadelphia radio host Ike Reese. Reese busted Air Biscuit on the air this week, and there was no real need for a fight investigation. After the incident, the former Eagle, now a longtime host at Sports Radio 94 WIP, went on Twitter to admit his guilt. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now, unless you caught it live, WIP was going to make it difficult to hear the fart, with the afternoon show declining to share the moment on Twitter despite Reese already admitting to the infraction, making the audio harder to find. WIP's afternoon program doesn't podcast full shows, and that day's episode wasn't available via the Audacity app rewind button. Luckily, if you're interested in hearing the moment Reese busted a biscuit on air, WIP's morning and midday shows replayed and discussed the incident the next day. And there you go. But right now, there is peace in our time. Okay. What else is there? Okay, I think that's about it for our media report, for our sports media report. Let's get you ready to close it out with our usual tradition, ladies and gentlemen, and that is more international stuff. And we have about 10 minutes to do it. So, and we do it before the 10 minutes are up. We're going to find out right now. Okay, right now in NBA action, on the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter, Golden State Warriors lead the Memphis Grizzlies 105-92. In the World Championship of Hockey, Slovakia beat France 4-2. USA beat Latvia 4-1. Finland beat Norway 5-0. Canada over Germany 5-3. In the Nippon Professional Baseball League, it was the Nippon Ham Fighters over the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks 1-0. Chiba Marines over the Oric Buffaloes 4-1. The Cebu Lions beat the Rakuten Golden Eagles 4-2. Yokohama Bay Stars and the Hanshin Tigers, as well as the Hiroshima Carp and the Occult Swallows, were all postponed due to the rotten weather. Okay, wow. Let's keep going. Cebu Lions, already mentioned that. Yomiuri Giants beat the Chunichi Dragons 5-2. And we have some games that have already gone final and some games that have yet to. Let's give you the update here. Kansas City Royals beat the Colorado Rockies 14-10. And the Los Angeles Angels took care of the Oakland Athletics 2-0. In games still going on right now, in the ninth inning, Arizona Diamondbacks lead the Chicago Cubs 4-3. And in the sixth inning, the Philadelphia Phillies beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 8-6. Okay, the South Korea Basketball Organization. Lottie Giants over the Hanwha Eagles 8-1. Kaiwoom Heroes over the KT Wiz Swans 7-5. Kia Tigers over the LG Twins 1-0. Samsung Lions Doosan Bears got preempted by some rotten weather. And the NC Dinos beat the SSG Landers 6-2. And finally, the Punjab Kings beat the Royal Challengers Bangalore by 54 runs. That is a lot, folks. That is a lot. And on that note, guess what? We are officially done for this evening. We made it. We made it. And it is time for us to say good night. God bless. And hope you have a nice weekend. We'll be back. Yeah. We'll be back. Hopefully my vocal ability to speak will also be back. But yes, thank you. Okay. Big reminder that we'll be here tomorrow night at 11:35 p.m. to bring you another wild and wacky edition of Steve's Sporty Balls. Thanks to everybody for being with us, and we will talk to you tomorrow night. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the fine folks at the L2C Sports. You want to try that again? This has been a presentation, Mystifying Creativity Productions, in association with the L2C Media Network, and L2C Sports will talk to you on Saturday. Remember, keep your balls shiny, sparkly, and April fresh. Good night, everybody. Steve Axley will talk to you tomorrow night at 11:35.